Justin Gaethje has had enough. After years of being one of the UFC's most exciting and reliable fighters, he's tired of being pushed aside when it comes to title shots. And now, after what he sees as yet another unfair move by the UFC, Gaethje is done being the nice guy who says yes to everything. Gaethje's been chasing another shot at UFC gold since 2022 when he lost the lightweight title fight to Charles Oliveira. Since then, he's worked his way back into the top of the division, winning 3 out of his last 4 fights. That stretch includes tough wins against Rafael Fiziev twice and a huge knockout victory over Dustin Poirier. His only loss? A dramatic and devastating knockout at UFC 300 by Max Holloway, a fight that wasn't even supposed to happen. That Holloway fight still bothers him, not just because of the loss, but because of how it came about. They came to my house begging me to fight Max Holloway at UFC 300, Gaethje said on the Makeshift Project podcast. In what I consider an exhibition fight, I don't mean that the loss is not on my record. I mean it has nothing to do with the rankings, you know? To Gaethje, that fight didn't affect who should get a title shot. It wasn't even in his division. It was more of a showcase than a step forward. And still, he took the risk. Just like he's always done when the UFC needed him, he's been dependable, willing to fight whoever, whenever. For example, when Dan Hooker had to pull out of UFC 313, Gaethje agreed to fight Rafael Fiziev on short notice. He saved the card. But despite stepping up again and again, the UFC didn't reward him with the title fight he's been chasing. Instead, they announced Charles Oliveira, who is 2-2 in his last 4 fights, would fight Ilia Topuria, the featherweight champ who just moved to lightweight for the vacant 155-pound title at UFC 317. To Gaethje, this was the last straw. "I'm not gonna fight for fun anymore," he said. "They owe me a championship fight. I'm 3-1 the last 4. What really bothers him is how others seem to be getting ahead without doing much. He's pointed out that after he knocked out Dustin Poirier, Poirier only needed 1 win before getting another title shot. And Gaethje says even the champion at the time, Islam Makhachev, wanted to fight him. But that fight never happened either. At the time that I did that, Dustin Poirier, who I just beat, got a good win over Benoit Saint Denis and then fought for the belt. And then, since I won, the champion Makhachev has been saying he wants to fight me. So they could have easily set that up, but they didn't. Then he vacates, and then Oliveira's 2-2 already has a loss to Makhachev, and they bring a brand new guy in, and I get effed again. He's clearly tired of being treated like a backup plan. I'm not gonna fight any of these mother effers for fun, unless they pay me so much more money," he continued. "I'm gonna take a risky fight, and if I lose, I'm gonna be set up financially. If I win, I'm fighting for the belt, or I'm not doing it." This is a major shift for Gaethje, who's always been known for loving the fight game. He used to be the guy who said yes to wars, just for the thrill of it. But now, with his career nearing its end, he's all business. At 36 years old, he knows he can't take too many more hits like the one he took from Holloway. He's already said that one more bad knockout could be it for him. He's also changed the way he approaches fights. In the past, he admitted that he sometimes got too comfortable, had too much fun, and paid the price. Now, he says he has to stay focused, even scared in a way, to stay sharp against the top guys. He knows what's at stake every time he steps into the cage. So where does Gaethje go from here? He's made it clear he's not interested in any more fun fights unless they come with a big paycheck or lead directly to the title. No more short notice favors. No more saving events just to be overlooked. Now, the ball's in the UFC's court. Will they finally give Gaethje the title shot he believes he earned and match him with the winner of Oliveira and Topuria? Or will they try to buy more time by throwing another big money fight at him? Maybe even rebook the Dan Hooker bout. One thing's for sure, Justin Gaethje isn't staying quiet anymore. He's made his case. And this time, he wants what's his.